Okay, you guys are not going to believe this story, but I'm going to tell it anyway. A couple weeks ago, I was scrolling through property for sale because I was bored. I was working up in Juneau and I saw a piece of property on the Kenai Peninsula and I bought it sight unseen. It happened very quickly. And so I didn't know what to expect. I got a couple of quotes for um land clearing and all that stuff, and I was quoted around $8,000 for just a little gravel pad to park the RV, some dirt work, that's it. Nothing else. No electrical, no water, nothing. So again, never seen the piece of property. I am here now and I last night I saw the property and I almost had a meltdown because it was full of trash and I was very overwhelmed. There's like no way I can rent a skid steer and do the work myself and dump trucks and everything. I thought that I could just do it myself, rent everything, and I was almost on the verge of tears. Um I slept on it, woke up this morning and I was like, "All right, I can do this. I can do this." Still scheduled for the gravel to be delivered and the skid steer and everything. So, I checked on the property a little more and then I got in my car and I almost had another meltdown. So I'm driving around and I'm frantic and I saw a guy working on his property and he had headphones in, he couldn't see me, all that. I just start jumping up and down, waving my hands, and he jumped out of this, the big excavator he was working on, and he saw me almost on the verge of tears, and I said, "Can you please follow me? I just bought this little piece of property and I need some advice." So he followed me to the property. I mean, I took him in my back of my truck and took him to my property, and he looked around and he called his brother. His brother came, looked around, and then like within 20 minutes of looking around, I said, "What do you think? Can you help me? Can I do this with a skid steer? Can what can you work on it? I don't know." So he got, "Can I hire you? What will you charge?" And the next thing I know, I kid you not, this is a true story. He went and got his excavator, he got his dump truck, he got everything. I mean, big old loader, and within 20 minutes, he flattened out everything. And then over the next couple hours, he delivered several dump trucks of gravel, took most of the trash away. And then I was like, "Okay." So he said, "I'll be back tomorrow. I'll work on it some more." And I said, "How much do I owe you, sir? Do you want me to pay you now and then more tomorrow? Whatever you want." I'm just like, "You just saved me, I don't know, unimaginable amount of time." Right? And he goes, "You know what? Just like 850 $850 or $900 for today." I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Like, I'm sitting here in my truck. I just beyond words. And that was probably $10,000 worth of work. All the pieces of equipment he hauled out and 6 hours of his time. And he had a birthday party to go to today. And yeah, I want to cry, but I can't cry. I don't even know how I'm feeling right now. And I just thought I'll share that because there was so much trash. If you guys could have seen this property, you would be like, what were you thinking? There used to be so my neighbor told me, just met the neighbor today, and he told me that it was a junkie house. It was a junkie cabin and mobile homes that they demolished, and there was just unimaginable amount of trash everywhere. So yeah. I met an angel today, and I can't even tell you guys what I've done in my life to deserve meeting people, amazing people like this. So, yeah, I'm very grateful and appreciative. So, thank you. Thank you, the universe. Thank you for bringing this angel